Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw here on WWE 2k18 Universe Mode. My name is BrendenPlayz, and tonight, well, we've got ourselves a big night because we've got two big matches just before Backlash, which is coming your way this Sunday on BrendenPlayz. You will not want to miss one of the biggest events of the year because we're going to see Goldberg and The Undertaker one-on-one. That is going to be big. Before we get there, though, we have this week's main event results and Raw. So let's check out main event from earlier on in the week. It was Jinder Mahal taking on Goldust one-on-one. The Golden Truth deciding to stay together as a tag team, so R-Truth in Goldust's corner right there. As well as that, Natalya will go one-on-one with Dana Brooke. Now, there has been a change to the SmackDown triple threat match that's meant to take place on the next episode of Universe Mode for the women. We'll talk about that in a moment's time. We've got tag team action as the Titus brand take on Dallas and Axel, and Baron Corbin will go one-on-one with Enzo Amore. Jinder versus Goldust. Goldust picks up the win. Natty versus Dana Brooke. It is going to be Natalya picking up the victory. And the Titus brand pick up the win over Dallas and Axel. And Corbin versus Enzo. It is Baron Corbin picking up a win. Now, with Baron Corbin, some news about him. He's actually been traded to Raw. So that was Baron Corbin's last match as a member of the SmackDown roster. 6-woman tag team action. Tamina, Maurice Bliss take on Naomi, Natalya, and Dana Brooke. Dean Ambrose goes one-on-one with Jason Jordan. Big Cass in action. He'll be taking on Kalisto. Big man versus little man. Kalisto, of course, part of the Cruiserweight division in NXT as well. And as well as that, we can see Carmella with James Ellsworth now joining her. She'll take on Nikki Bella with Brie in her corner as well. And speaking of Baron Corbin, well, yes, he's been traded to Raw, so a late change in the shakeup. Baron Corbin to Raw. His first match is against Shinsuke Nakamura, the current US champion. In our main event, we're going to see the Usos take on Samoa Joe and Seth Rollins as Joe and Rollins prepare for Nash and Hall at Backlash. So 6-woman tag team action. It is going to be Tamina, Maurice, and Alexa Bliss with the win. Dean Ambrose gets a victory over Jason Jordan. Big Cass versus Kalisto. It is going to be the little man, Kalisto. Upset win there over Big Cass, you'd have to say. Carmella gets the win over Nikki Bella. Time for the Corbin and Nakamura. Well, Baron Corbin, a late change for him. He's now a part of the Raw brand. He didn't expect it, but it's happened. Baron Corbin shifting over to Raw. The general manager is coming to the decision earlier on this week. So Baron Corbin, who clearly had a few opportunities on SmackDown without a lot of success, finding a new home here on Raw. Maybe this is where Baron Corbin needs to be to find that success. First up, what an opportunity against the current United States champion, Shinsuke Nakamura. And now Corbin gets a win here. We'll put him in the title hunt after Backlash, no doubt about that. Of course, Nakamura will be dealing with Dolph Ziggler at the upcoming event. And that's not going to be easy at all for Dolph. As well as that tonight, ladies and gentlemen, our Raw General Manager Christian will be appearing, his first appearance in about 3 months here on Universe Mode. He's been behind the scenes calling the shots, but his first in-ring appearance, it will be after this matchup. So Christian returns, and he has a big announcement as well. So what will that be? Maybe addressing the allegations that he's not fit to run Monday Night Raw anymore. Maybe we're going to see him make a bit of a change around here. Obviously, the NWO want him gone. We'll find out why Christian is here tonight after this matchup as they get ready for the champion, Shinsuke Nakamura. Here he comes. Big opportunity for Nakamura to score another win just before he prepares for Dolph Ziggler at Backlash. What a match that will be between two of Raw's best, arguably the two greatest United States champions in Universe Mode history, battling it out one-on-one. Looking forward to it. Nakamura has been excellent this year. One of the superstars of the year last year on Universe Mode. And now he's already started Season 4 of Universe Mode in grand style. He's been excellent for the last 6 months as well in this season. Continues to get better. So the question is, when will he take that step up into the main event of Raw? When will he become a star? He's a US champion 2 times now. Will he get there? That's the big question. Dolph Ziggler, well, he was there for a while, a short period of time. Ziggler did become that man, but he couldn't sustain it for long enough, and meant that Ziggler found himself back down the card again, trying to refine himself, get that flame going again, reignite it, and get himself back to the top. And that's what Ziggler plans to do at Backlash when he takes on Nakamura. Nakamura was a friend of Dolph Ziggler. There was an ally in Ziggler for Nakamura when he was dealing with Austin Aries in the Big Show, but Ziggler threw it all the way in the name of the United States Championship, and why wouldn't he? You get an opportunity to take on the champion, you got to take it. And Ziggler believes that it is his time. It is his opportunity, and he's meant to be the US champion right now. And there's fair reason. Ziggler picked up some big wins just before No Mercy, picked up a win over the former US champion Austin Aries as well, put him straight in the title hunt, and made his intentions known at No Mercy when he attacked Nakamura. Nakamura and Baron Corbin here. So Baron Corbin, well, he's been on a bit of a losing run, you know, very inconsistent. He'll pick up a win here and there, but he'll also take that L, and that's a disappointment for Baron Corbin. He needs to string together consistent performances, and maybe Raw is the place he needs to be to try and do so. Won't get an opportunity at Backlash for that championship, but a win tonight maybe will put him in the hunt for after Backlash. Depending on who is champion, of course. If Ziggler wins, maybe we'll see Nakamura and Ziggler again, or maybe Corbin can force it into a triple threat. We'll have to see, but if Nakamura wins, certainly he'll be on the hunt for another challenger, and Baron Corbin could be that man. A knee to the gut there of Corbin. Now Nakamura has him up one more time, drives him down. Nicely done there by the champion Shinsuke. Backlash will be big. It's coming away this weekend as well, ladies and gentlemen. We have been trying our absolute best to get it there on time. So expect it around Sunday. We'll have a full announcement on my Twitter. Of course, you can follow me on Twitter at BrendenPlayz to have an idea of when we will be doing this show live. We'll have a video announcement for you as well when the time is officially announced. But Sunday is the day. So keep your eye out for that. And it'll be a big action-packed weekend of Universe Mo. We've got another episode of SmackDown to come as well. And we will be doing NXT after Backlash. So if you're expecting NXT after SmackDown, well, don't be, because NXT will be after Backlash. So you'll see it there. It is going to be delayed, I guess, an episode. As now Nakamura has Corbin up top. Oh my, he's got him up the top. And he's going to go for that driver this time off the top. And Nakamura in a terrific position right here. What a start to the matchup. Baron Corbin struggling to stay on the same pace, the same level as the current US champion Shinsuke Nakamura. Welcome to Monday Night Raw, I guess you could say. Corbin with a right hand to the back of Nakamura. Going to try and pin him here. I don't think it's going to work out, but the pressure's on anyways. Why not give it a go? And now right hand. Oh, missed out. And oh! Running drop kick there by Nakamura. That's the speed that you probably don't really harp on about when it comes to Nakamura, but certainly has that speed advantage. Is now Nakamura. Well, this is where things get tough for Corbin. Nakamura starting to really fire up early on. Looking terrific already. Corbin trying to roll back to his feet. He is up, but geez, it's not a good position for him to be in right now. Shinsuke. Oh, striking off Corbin, who slams him down. There's the power game of Baron Corbin, which is probably will be his primary focus in this matchup. Corbin now has Nakamura in the corner now, and now will toss him away. Dolph Ziggler watching on backstage, no doubt about that, scouting out Nakamura, trying to find a potential weakness. Ziggler's been at Nakamura's side for a short period of time as well, learning how to beat this man. Nakamura would love to beat Ziggler and maybe could be the next man to take on the current Universal Champion Goldberg. You never know. Nakamura yet to face the champion, whereas a lot of the other top competitors have tried and have missed out. So if Goldberg can defeat The Undertaker at Backlash, maybe we'll see Nakamura take that plunge into the main event and look to take on the champion. Oh, Corbin! Oh, what a combination! Slamming down at Nakamura and then boom with the right hand. Now, looking to line up Shinsuke here. What's he thinking? Maybe end of days. Here we go! Yes, he's got it! The end of days! Nakamura down! Corbin's gonna do it! Oh, he kicked out. Wow. Shinsuke kicks out of the end of days and Corbin cannot believe it. Well, just when Corbin thought a change of scenery is all he needed, a trade here to Raw from SmackDown, well, things haven't worked out for him yet. We don't know who has been sent to SmackDown in favor of Baron Corbin. We're hearing a big name has joined. A man that actually hasn't even debuted yet on Monday Night Raw was traded immediately by the Raw GM in favor of Baron Corbin. Interesting decision now. Nakamura again. Here we go. He's going to go and maybe set him up now for that Kinshasa. It's certainly not looking good right now for Baron Corbin. This may be it here. Here we go. And, oh, a kick out. Well, Shinsuke looking pretty good here. Now looking to line him up here. Are we going to see it? Nakamura. Oh, no! Baron Corbin with a drop toe hold, able to find a counter and stays in the matchup. Well, that's big by Baron Corbin, and he's taken a moment to rest up now, and so he should. He was moments away from losing this matchup, but clearly that was a turning point in it, because that could be the difference between a win and a loss here for Baron Corbin. Nakamura hits the Kinshasa, it's all over. Good stuff though by Baron Corbin, gets slammed down there by Shinsuke. And Nakamura's looking pretty good. Despite the miss there, he's got to be pretty pleased with himself. He's just taking an opportunity to move away from Baron Corbin. And he's going to turn back to his attention here and maybe look to try and put the bigger man away. Into the cover now. Nakamura, this could be it here for Baron. Will we see the end of days for Baron Corbin? No, it's still another kick out. Still remains in this matchup. And Shinsuke with a right hand there by Corbin, who is just a step behind Shinsuke at the moment. And, oh, Corbin hangs on though. Nakamura went for that right hand. This time it connected. Sliding out to the outside of the ring, looking to continue the offense here as well. The referee begins his count. Counter 10 will be the end of this matchup. Corbin wants to get back in the ring. Nakamura wants to hit a German suplex. You can see why Corbin was trying to get the hell out of that. Nakamura now dropping the knee and the shin on Baron Corbin. This has been a great performance by the champion here tonight. Ziggler better be watching on, because this is Nakamura at his best. Count of 7 now. Baron Corbin thinks he may have this match won. Count of 8. Nakamura's got to get back in the ring. I think Baron Corbin could be winning this. Count of 9. Oh, he gets back in just in the nick of time. Baron Corbin getting ahead of himself. Corbin trying to show some confidence. My taunting away on the top rope could cost him though. Now Nakamura from behind again. And this could be it. The crowd is revved up. Nakamura though trying for a little bit too much. And Baron Corbin slamming him down. And now Corbin, is this his chance? He's got Shinsuke, hangs him up on the ropes. Baron Corbin now. Oh, went for the takedown on Nakamura. And Shinsuke, with a bit of an MMA background, he has the ability to block those takedowns pretty well. Showing it right there. Now, here's another hold from Nakamura, looking to wear down these arms, trying to take out the power of Baron Corbin. And now Nakamura lining up Corbin. He's been trying this earlier on. He couldn't quite connect. This time, Corbin again! What a clothesline! Found the counter. Stays in it. And now, slamming down Shinsuke with a deep 6. And Corbin is exhausted. But he could have this match won. What a win this would be. Corbin to beat Nakamura, the US champion. Yes, he's got it. End of days. Corbin will do it here tonight. Oh, he's kicked out again. Nothing Baron Corbin does can keep the champion down. Nakamura is treating this like his title is on the line. He's giving everything he's got. And Corbin just can't seem to beat him. Shrugged off though. Nakamura though, he's taking advantage. Corbin struck in the head with a knee. Corbin's just gassed. He's got nothing left. He's given Nakamura everything he's got. Now Nakamura again. I think that could be it for Baron. Shinsuke may have his man beaten here. Corbin though, sweeping Nakamura off his feet into the cover. Corbin has got Nakamura in a bad way after 2 end of days, but still can't put the man away. What does he go for next? He's done the deep 6. He's done 2 end of days. What more has Corbin got? This is going to be a real testament to his character here. Has Corbin got anything left? Nakamura. Missing out there. Still finding counters. Now Shinsuke. Looking for a suplex. Just slams down the big man. And now Nakamura. Lining up Baron Corbin. This is not good at all. There's the shot. And the Kinshasa. Right to the jaw of Baron Corbin. And Nakamura is your winner. What a victory by the champ. Well, you want to prove yourself. That's one way to do it. You want to send a message to Dolph Ziggler. Not a bad way to go about it. Baron Corbin was good. I think Corbin, that was arguably his best effort in a long time. But Nakamura was just a little bit better here tonight. Able to kick out at the end of days. Corbin couldn't find a kick out of the Kinshasa. And we've seen Ziggler trying to ambush Nakamura for weeks now. I don't think he'll try and do it tonight. Now that Nakamura's on top of the world, he's looking excellent here. Dolph Ziggler has a tough assignment ahead at Backlash. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our general manager is finally back on Raw. A few months ago, Christian appeared telling Goldberg that he had to defend his championship inside Hell in a Cell. And what was the repercussion? Well, Goldberg would hit a jackhammer on the GM. Christian was not seen since. But finally the GM is back, and he's here to address the recent allegations made by Goldberg and the NWO that he's not fit to be the GM anymore. What will Christian have to say? Well, it's good to be back on Monday Night Raw, and I've been gone for a few months now, but I've been dealing with a lot of issues backstage. More in particular, Goldberg and the NWO. Now, I understand the NWO want me gone. I understand that they believe that I'm not fit to be the general manager anymore, and I gotta agree. Last week was absolute chaos on Monday Night Raw, and that's my fault. I should be able to control my talent better. I should be able to control the NWO, and I have not been able to do so. Now, I understand there's been a few bad decisions being made, but that's the referee's decision, and unfortunately, sometimes they can get them wrong. Everybody's human around here, and mistakes will happen from time to time. But I understand that that comes back on me. So here's what we're going to do. Next month is the Survivor Series pay-per-view. If the NWO want to try and invoke their special clause in their contract to get me out of power, then I will give them that opportunity. You see, I agree. Things need to change. Things need to improve. And the only way things will improve is if the NWO and Goldberg are gone for good. At Survivor Series, I propose this match. We will see my own team. 4 men from Monday Night Raw who are all willing to step up and represent Raw, take on Goldberg, Kevin Nash, and Scott Hall, and 1 more man. A 4 versus 4 traditional Survivor Series elimination match. The winning team will take control of Raw. If my team wins, I'll stay in power. And the NWO and Goldberg and whoever the 4th man is, all 4 members of Goldberg's team will be gone. Vanished, never to return to the WWE. Will be done. But if Goldberg's team wins, then I will resign as general manager and I will hand over the reins to Goldberg, and he can instruct whoever he wants to be the new general manager of Raw. Goldberg can pick anyone he wants, and he can have all the power that he needs. Now, I've already found 2 superstars who want to represent my team, and that is Samoa Joe and Seth Rollins. So I've got 2 men to find, and I'm sure that won't be too easy. So Goldberg, you've got 1 more man to find, and I hope you find someone who's good enough, because they are going to get the ass kicking of their life. Everybody in the back wants a piece of you, Goldberg, and your men. So get ready for a fight. It is winner takes all. And trust me, we are here to fight, because now this is war. 4 versus 4. A huge match, maybe even one of the biggest in Universe Modern history. the best 4 that Christian can find on Raw that will represent his team, will take on Goldberg, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and one more man. Goldberg must find one more superstar to represent his team. Well, we know Samoa Joe and Seth Rollins will be on Christian's team. Christian needs to find 2 more men. And tonight we'll see Samoa Joe and Seth Rollins in action against the Usos. So if Goldberg's team does lose, Goldberg and everyone who's in Goldberg's team, Nash, Hall, and the 4th man, will never be allowed to return to the WWE. That's it. They're finished. Their career in the WWE is officially over. They can't go to SmackDown, can't go to Raw or NXT. They're done. And not only that, Goldberg will be forced to relinquish the Universal Championship. He'll be stripped of the championship, and we will have a vacant champion. That is huge. It is truly winner takes all. And it's had to happen. It's come to this because the entire Raw locker room is after Goldberg in the NWO. And, well, there's no choice. The NWO and Raw just can't seem to click. One of those, something has to change. And if the NWO wins, they get all the power. They get control. They call the shots. They can do whatever the hell they want. But if they lose, they're gone. That's it. Raw will finally get rid of them, and their contracts will be torn up. See you later. Because Goldberg can't be fired or suspended as long as he's the Universal Champion. That's one of the clauses in being the champion. You can't leave. You can only leave on your own terms. You can't be fired as long as you're the champ. So Goldberg's essentially been able to do whatever the hell he wants for as long as he wants, and nothing's been able to happen to him. He's been able to do whatever he wants. And finally, at Survivor Series, we may see that come to an end. So now we know why the Universal Championship is not on the line at Backlash, because, well, it's winner takes all at Survivor Series. But a big test for Goldberg at Backlash is The Undertaker, and can Goldberg get through the dead man who's looking to help take back Raw? You'd have to think The Undertaker will be willing to put his hand up to participate in that Survivor Series match. Let's hope. This man, Seth Rollins, he'll be there alongside Samoa Joe. These two have dealt with Goldberg for long enough. And finally, at Survivor Series, it could be the end, or it could be the beginning. That's the danger. If Rollins, Joe, and the other 2 lose, if Team Raw loses, that's it. They're done. Because Goldberg will get the opportunity to have full say, full control. He can hire whoever he wants to be the new GM of Raw. Essentially, he could change Raw to Nitro. He could, strip every one of the championships and give the titles to whoever he wants. He can do whatever the hell he wants. Goldberg could change Universe Mode forever. That's what's on the line at Survivor Series. It's truly winner takes all. Well, tonight, Samoa Joe, Seth Rollins take on the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, former tag team champions here on Universe Mode, one of the most successful teams we've seen in the series. They've been excellent for a long period of time. Haven't been able to capture these championships on Raw, thanks to Gallows and Anderson being so competitive and so strong. Speaking of Gallows and Anderson, they'll meet the Hardy Boys at Backlash in a tag team matchup for those championships, the Raw tag team titles. Samoa Joe in the corner now as the tag has been made. As here comes the Usos with an arm drag, double team as well. Nicely executed there by the Usos, who are looking quite good to start things off here. Samoa Joe, though, with a shoulder block takedown. And now it is Joe picking up Jimmy Uso, and Jimmy, with a knee. And now gets struck from behind. As Samoa Joe, oh no. Joe takes down the Usos, and Samoa Joe, well, he's had a bit of a chip on his shoulder ever since he lost the Money in the Bank contract thanks to Goldberg and the NWO. Samoa Joe has not been able to win that championship. I think arguably he should have been Universal Champion already. He should have won it at the SummerSlam pay-per-view when he cashed in Money in the Bank. If not, then he should have won it at No Mercy, but we'll never know because Joe never got a fair opportunity. Thanks to Scott Hall interfering, well, Joe will have Hall and Nash to deal with at the upcoming Backlash event. And we've been told that that match will be a no disqualification tornado tag team match. So, yep, it will be chaotic. Those 2 teams, Rollins and Joe, and the Outsiders, the NWO, will definitely wreak havoc on each other. That is going to be crazy. And a chance for these two teams just to get in there and beat each other up, because quite frankly, we've been waiting for it. Joe and Rollins clearly have a bone to pick, clearly have an issue with the NWO, and they get their opportunity to take it out on them at Backlash. I'm sure Joe and Rollins would have been preferring to take on Goldberg for that championship, but they have to wait their opportunity. The Undertaker has that chance. As now Joe, boom, there's the combination. Not the start the Usos would have been looking for, but they're up against very tough competition here tonight. Samoa Joe and Rollins, they even beat the tag team champions Gallows and Anderson about a month ago now. So they've had some experience teaming up together, so that's why Christian is happy to get these two involved in his Survivor Series team. They're the first 2 men out of 4. Christian needs to find 2 more men. You'd have to think the Undertaker could be one of those men, but who will be the 4th man? Kevin Owens could put his hand up, but Owens has been on a bit of a losing run. He hasn't had a lot of success against Goldberg. And Kevin Owens' confidence is down, and not only that, Goldberg really took it to Kevin Owens a few weeks ago. Well, last week, I should say, and that's what really caused the chaos to begin with. Last week was just absolutely, well, it was just unreal. It was just a brawl all around the arena, and no one could really stop what was going on. And Kevin Owens was the one who took the brunt of it early on and getting beaten up after the match by Goldberg, so maybe Owens not available. So who does Christian turn to? Does he maybe think about bringing in Shinsuke Nakamura, the US champion, who's been so impressive, but obviously Ziggler's been having issues with Nakamura. Maybe that's not an option now. There's now Jimmy Uso in the corner. Samoa Joe. Gonna get a reversal here into the DDT, taking down Jimmy. So it's really tough for Christian. I mean, maybe Christian has to put himself in the match. Maybe if Christian can't find a partner, maybe he needs to put the boots on and get in there himself. I mean, I know Christian was very furious when Samoa Joe hit him with that jackhammer. Christian was wanting to fight Goldberg. He actually wanted and requested a match against Goldberg one-on-one, but it was shut down by the board of directors, who said that Christian is not to get in the ring with talent. Christian was not allowed to fight. So Christian obviously has had to kind of be pretty reserved here and not let his temper get the best of it. Right now, Samoa Joe up in the top corner here. This would be huge if the Usos can win here. The Usos have been trying to get themselves back in the title hunt. This would be a massive win for them. Is now, off the top of the rope, avalanching them down. I think Jimmy needs a tag, though. He's been in there for a while. Samoa Joe's looked pretty good against him. Joe now back in the corner thanks to Jimmy Uso. And now Jimmy gets met with a boot right to the skull. Joe now looking to try and follow it up, but Jimmy with a counter. Former tag team champion, Jimmy and Jay. Driving Joe in the corner. The referee taken down. Now the tag's been made. Well, the referee didn't see it. Is he going to count? Well, a double super kick. But Samoa Joe gets the tag. Now Rollins is in. 2 tags that I don't think should have counted, but the referee's going to let it happen. Well, the referee must have been able to see everything there somehow. There's now, Seth Rollins drop toe hold on the ropes there, in a position for Jey Uso, to connect there. Launched his body onto Seth Rollins' back, putting pressure on the former WWE champion, multiple-time WWE champion Seth Rollins. We've been having a bit of a discussion. It's been a debate as of late. Who is the most successful superstar in Universe Mode history? And many believe Seth Rollins may be that man. Tag team champion on multiple occasions, US champion, multiple-time WWE champion. Rollins has truly done it all. Even a WrestleMania main event under his belt as well. Seth Rollins now against the ropes. Rollins would love to become Universal Champion, though. It's something he's been striving to do for a while. Slam down head first. Seth Rollins thinking about what his next move is going to be. Might be looking to go over the top of the rope here. Springing off and landing down. And now Rollins going to follow it up as he drives the hands, the fists right there on Jay. Samoa Joe in the corner. And now Rollins went for the belly-to-belly. Can't connect, though. The Usos putting up a fight. This is a chance for them to really prove themselves here. A win here puts them straight back in the tag team title hunt. The Hardy Boys have got the next shot. The Usos want the one after. Super kick there. Now, Rollins in big trouble. Could be it. Oh, he kicked out. Rollins good enough to kick out. Saves the match for himself and Samoa Joe. A must-win match for them. They've got the Outsiders at Backlash. They need a win here tonight. As now Rollins drives down Jey Uso. Seth Rollins maybe ready to try and win this match. The Falcon Arrow, not enough though. Single leg takedown, sweeping him off of his feet. And now Jey not giving up. Trying to get Rollins back to his corner, back to his brother. Jey looking for maybe for a tag. Or is he? He's deciding against it, taking his time. He'll get one anyways. Now, here comes a double super kick again. Rollins got to get a tag. He will. Great desperation by Rollins. In comes Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe, former Money in the Bank winner. Here he comes. But, oh, Jimmy's able to shut it down. Joe was really starting to heat up. But Joe's not giving it up yet now. Samoa Joe stopping away on Jimmy Uso. Joe now. Oh, clothesline takedown. And now Jimmy. What will he do? Jimmy Uso with a chance. What can he do here? He's got an opportunity to beat Samoa Joe. To win this match for his brother. And bring the Usos back in the title picture. Oh, this could be a bad position for him. Oh, in the corner. Samoa Joe head first into the turnbuckle. Thanks to Jimmy Uso. This could be it. But a kick out by Joe. Seth Rollins now back to the apron. Joe may need a tag. The Usos have been so impressive here tonight. I tell you what, the Usos, even if they lose tonight, I think they're ready for another tag title opportunity. They're getting themselves really prepared. They're getting better and better. Much better compared to last time we saw them in the ring. This is a team on the rise once again. Joe, though, with an elbow. Took too much time. Now Samoa Joe. Look out! Powerbomb! And he's got the cover down. But, oh. Jey Uso breaks it up. And Seth Rollins thought about getting in there, but Jey gets out. Now Joe. Maybe looking for a Samoan drop. Connecting. Well, it is a pair of Samoans against Samoa Joe here, and Joe is using one of their patented moves, the Samoan drop. Joe now driving Jimmy in the corner. Jimmy able to get out of there. Joe was thinking about a tag. He can't get one. Now Joe. This is trouble for him. Trying to be taken to the corner. He can't get there. Jimmy Uso wanted to tag himself. Samoa Joe staying in the hunt. Now Joe, look at these strikes there by Joe. Quickly takes down Jimmy. That's how quickly Samoa Joe can turn a match up. And now Seth Rollins is back. Rollins is back in. Samoa Joe happy to share the workload with his partner Seth Rollins. Rollins though, snapmare. Maybe not the most effective. The tag now. Jey Uso's back in. Jey Uso, what can he do? Shrugged off. Oh, uppercut by Rollins. Seth Rollins now. Grabs a hold and oh! There's a suplex. Fisherman. Now, Rollins. Drops the leg. Rollins is hurting though. Maybe coming off worse for wear there. Rollins. Let's hope he didn't cause himself an injury. Maybe he didn't hurt the hamstring. That would be disastrous just before Backlash. Rollins though, with a knee. Right into the midsection of the kidneys area of Jey Uso. Rollins, look out, here it comes! Super kick, returning one to Jey Uso. Now Rollins, what does he do now? He's taking a chance for a bit of a breather. Well, Rollins wants to tag in Samoa Joe. And Joe is saying, it's all you, you've got this here. And Rollins agrees, King's Landing! Joe saying, you know what, you finish him off. And he will, oh no! Jimmy gets there in the nick of time. The referee was struck. But Jay's not moving. Jay's not moving, the referee. He's not ready to go yet. The referee, he's got to get up. Jay's knocked out cold. Rollins thinks he's got this one. He still wants this cover, but the referee's still not moving. Come on, ref. You've got to get up. The referee's not moving, but Jimmy is. He's back in. But Jimmy's not going to get involved. Now the ref, the cover. Surely no. Wow. The King's Landing left Jey Uso down for almost a minute. Knocked out cold. And the ref gets back up, gets the 3 count, and disastrous for the Usos. Well, Jimmy nearly saved the day. He took out the referee inadvertently, and now, just when you thought they were going to get back in it, Jey was just out cold. Seeing fairies, having a nice dream because he was out to it thanks to the King's Landing. That knee by Seth Rollins. Safe to say these two are ready. They're ready for the NWO at Survivor Series, but first, they're ready for the Outsiders at the upcoming Backlash event. It is Samoa Joe, Seth Rollins against Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this episode of Universe Mode. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like on it. Subscribe because Backlash is coming your way this Sunday. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at BrendenPlayz to make sure you are up to date on when that stream will take place. Most likely it'll be around 3 p.m. on Sunday, and that is US time, and about 8 p.m. UK time. Do not miss it, ladies and gentlemen. We'll also see the Hardy Boys and Gallows and Anderson, and much, much more big matches coming your way. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and of course, click that notification bell so you don't miss any more uploads. There is still SmackDown to come. That is coming up tomorrow. Do not miss that. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.